Hello. I'm going to work through the first example of this section step by step. So the example is find the derivative of function h, where h is defined as 2x squared minus 1 and times x cubed plus 3. We can use the product rule to find the derivative because the function h is written as a product of two functions. Okay, it's easy to see. So then we just use the formula for the derivative of f times g equals the derivative of f times g plus the f times derivative of g. Okay, so in here, and this function h, we can define f as 2x minus 1 and the g as x cubed plus 3. Okay, so if of x is equal to 2x minus 1, so I'm going to let, okay, f equals 2x minus 1 and the g equals x cubed plus 3. All right, so then we can easily find the derivative of f and the g by using the power rule. Okay, so let's just do that first. So f prime of x is equal to the derivative 2x squared minus derivative 1. Okay, so again, we just do the problem step by step or term by term. All right, so we can find the derivative of 2x squared first, and then we can find the derivative 1 and subtract. Okay. For the second term, the derivative of any constant is 0, so we got the derivative 1 as 0. All right, so that's pretty straight. In the first term, we can take out constant 2 out of the derivative. So it becomes 2 times the derivative of x squared minus 0. Okay. Now, oops. The derivative of x squared is just 2x. And this is because the power rule, if you forget. The power rule says the derivative of a power function is just the power n times x to the n minus 1. Okay, if you write the power function as x to the n, so in here n is 2. So the derivative of x squared is just 2 times x to the 2 minus 1. All right. And we don't have to write 0, in the second term. So then what? So that becomes 2 times 2x. Okay, x to the 1 is just the x, right? So just write everything step by step. So we got 2 times 2x to the 1. As I said, 2x, x to the 1 is just x. So we got 2 times 2x. And that will be what? 2 times 2x. So we got 2 times 2, which is 4. So the answer is 4x. All right. Similarly, we can find the derivative of g. Using the same approach. So g has two terms, x cubed and 3. So we can take the derivative term by term. So the derivative of g will be the derivative x cubed plus derivative 3. So once again, the second term is just 0 because the derivative constant 3 is just it's just 0. All right. So for this first term, we can use the power rule again. So x to the n is 3. The derivative of x to the n is n times x to the minus 1. So that'll be 3 times x to the 3 minus 1. All right. 0. So that's 3 x to the what? 2, isn't it? 3 minus 1 is 2. Once again, we don't have to worry about 0 in the second term. So we got the f prime, the g prime, and then we're gonna use this formula. Okay. So let me just write down the formula here. So we're trying to find the h prime. Okay. Okay, so sometimes we use prime, sometimes we use d or dx to denote the derivative function, but they are interchangeable, they're exactly the same. So the derivative h is the derivative of f times g because what? Because h is just f times g, isn't it? So it's as we know. Okay. So h times g. So then you use the product rule. The derivative of h is just derivative of f times g. So that's derivative of f times g plus f times derivative of g. So we just write down everything. We already got f prime, the derivative of f, and g prime, the derivative of g. So we got 4x as f prime times g, which is x cubed plus 3. Plus f, which is 2x squared minus 1 times g prime, so which is 3x squared. All right. Wait. Okay, so then what? Then we can simplify the whole thing. And, you just distribute 4x in the first part and the 3x squared in the second part. So 4x times x cubed, that'll be 4x to the 4th, isn't it? So that'll be the first term, first part. And then 4x times 3, that'll be 12x. Okay. So that's the first part. The second part, if we distribute 3x squared to 2x squared minus 1. So we got 2 times 3 in the first term of second part. That would be 6. x squared times x squared. So just add exponents 2 and 2. We get the x to the 4. Okay. Okay, so that's the first term in second part, and then -1 times 3x squared. So that's just -3x squared. Now, the final step is just to combine like terms. We got the 10 for x fourth and 6x fourth. They are like terms. So 4 plus 6 is 10, and then the power is x to the 4th. And then we got the 12x and the -3x squared. We usually write the terms of a polynomial in descending powers. So just put the -3x squared to the second. And then just add the 12x for the last term. So that's the final answer for this problem.